A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Ollie Watkins here is a really well-rounded striker, but what I really love about him is the fact that he never stops working for his team. He puts in great graft, and he's always happy to drop that little bit deeper when necessary. He's a very intelligent player and a proper team man.
Okay, interesting. Cucurella. Caicedo. Martinez sends that a long way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fernandez. Pedro Neto. And the keeper has it. Onana, spread out to the left. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Now here's the delivery. Oh, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
But couldn't steer it in.
I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's Pong. Pedro Neto. Watkins. Well, they could break here.
Are clearly looking to use the space at the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Colwell. Palmer. Chalobah aim forwards. Lofted upfield. Chalobah makes the interception. Caicedo. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Chalobah. Cucurella. Colwell. Cucurella. Now it's Garnacho. Caicedo. That looks a good ball through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Sancho has it out wide and oh, great header! was very necessary. Here's the header! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Sancho. And it's T. Goes for a shot! Chalobah forwards and with intent. James. James shifted upfield. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. Garnacho puts them all in. Sancho getting this one clear. Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Fernandez. Garnacho. That's a cute ball. Chance for a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. That has been knocked clear. James. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Onana. Matson. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there.
You see they're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
An engrossing half. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Chalobah. James. Palmer. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Acrobatic effort! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Colwell cuts it out. By no Gittins. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. By no Gittins. And it's Caicedo. Palmer. Cucurella. Caicedo tries to thread one through. Aimed in towards the centre. Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
It's been taken short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cucurella. Fernandez. Bino Gittins has crossed into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Bino Gittins. João Pedro. Bino Gittins.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Shoots! It's there! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Pedro Neto. Palmer.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. Could be danger here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Cucurella. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Fernandez. Fernandez. No way through there. So what can they make of this? Cash picks it up now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bino Gittins. Caicedo. Played into space out wide. That's tidy. Referee has just said play on.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's really well manoeuvred.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cucurella. Sancho. Now it's Watkins. Watkins. Oh, good spread. Sancho gets into some space. Colwell is there, and he can get that clear. João Pedro over to the left. And it's Palmer. Pedro Neto! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
He's cut it out. Caicedo played out to the left flank. Cucurella. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in